Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. T5 the Traveler here with Becky the Trekkie, and we are in Rome. We're in Rome. We are at St. Peter's Square, and we're going to go into St. Peter's Basilica, take you on a tour of the Basilica. We'll have to be kind of quiet once we get in there to have the respect for the place. If you're a lady, you got to have your shoulders covered up, your knees covered up. You got to respect the tradition here in Rome. Otherwise, they won't let you into the church. But I'm in my traditional Catholic school garb from when I was a kid, just to get into the spirit of things. And we're going to go on in and get to see one of the most, if not the most, beautiful cathedrals in the world. All right, join us. There it is. All right, so here are the expensive seats. We actually were out here earlier this morning. The Pope came out right at 10 a.m. so we got to see him at a distance. There must have been, I have no idea, 200,000 people out here. Maybe not that many, 50 at least, probably 50,000 people or more, maybe 200 in the immediate area.
It was definitely a lot.
It was packed, and then he drove down through the crowd a little bit. We saw him bless a few children. They were holding them up, and then he did take some time to stop and do some blessings. And there it is. The sun is shining right over the top of it. Just high noon, right over the basilica there. And just watch your step. They've got a lot of stairs, that sort of thing. And that's where the Pope would have been. It's just right up on that stage there, to the left. And you can see down there the Holy See, where all the parishioners and people on pilgrimage came out to see him. And we'll get you inside here as soon as we can. It looks like we've got a heck of a line here today, but we'll see what it looks like. All right. Okay, everybody, in we go to see the Basilica. Beautiful ceiling. And here we are. Let's see. Wow, everything in here is huge, just amazingly huge.
Oh, das ist meins.
Wow, look at the beams of light coming in, just shining down on the saints. There's the dome. That is something with that sunlight shining in. It's gorgeous.
He's up there, yeah.
Wow, it just shines right down at the right time on the saints. Just amazing. How high do you think the ceiling is? 200? 200 feet or better. Lots to see. there's the altar, and a lot of times they have the bones of the saints under there, so it could be St. Peter's directly under. There may be a mass going on. Unbelievable. And they did open up the confession booth, so if you would like to make a confession now, they will allow you to go. The different languages are marked on the boxes. And green light, I believe, is go, and red is occupado. Concluded Mass, and there's St. Peter up in the very tippy top of the dome there. And I do believe St. Peter is buried probably about 100 feet below our feet here. All right, what a beautiful place. And there's the chapel of the choir with the big gates. We've heard the term preaching to the choir. That is where they preach to the choir, in that chapel. Right there. That's where that phrase came from. There's the side door. Dome. Wow, look at that. Multi-star. There he is. Benedict the 15th is entombed there. It's amazing.
I am on. Will you loop out? Yes, I'm sorry. Walking for another hour.
The light just shines in this building. It's amazing. Dome after dome. Okay. If you have tickets to the dome, this is the entrance right over here. Make sure you get those in advance if you want to go up to the top of the dome. They're very popular. And you do have to pay for that one, so just keep that in mind. And there's a painting of Jesus being baptized by John the Baptist right there. One of the founding principles of Christianity and the Catholic faith. All right. Here we go. Oh, there's more to see out just outside without even getting in, but I'm gonna do a little shopping here. My mother has asked me to get her a cross 55 or 85 euros there. We'll poke around and see if we can get her one. Maybe I'll splurge and get her one of those. We'll see. All right, well, thanks for joining us at St. Peter's Basilica. It was just an absolutely beautiful chapel. Probably the grandest church in the world. You can kind of see down underneath. They've got these open grate areas where you can see below it.
Yeah.
I wish we would have had tickets to go up to the dome, but we would have needed to get those. When we were booking the trip, Pope Francis had just passed, and we didn't have a new pope yet. We didn't know how long that was going to take. It actually happened pretty quickly, within a couple of days at conclave there. We did get to see Pope Leo this morning, so that was nice. And really, it's just a beautiful church, the open dome. So, what'd you think though of the cathedral, of the basilica?
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Just everywhere you look, it was gorgeous to see the statues in there, all the painting. Beautiful.
Really, it's really moving, and you see some of the people in there, and you can tell that for some people it's just a tourist attraction. They're kind of talking loud. You try to be as reverent as you can, dress appropriately. It seemed they were letting some people in that weren't dressed appropriately. I think just because the crowd is so big.
Right.
So I would say don't do that. Just try to respect the other people's faith and that sort of thing, even if it's not your own. And the timing couldn't have been more perfect, though. If you're going to come here, I'd say do this 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, because the light just shines in from the upper windows, and you can just see the beams of light coming down, and really they move around and hit the saints, and a lot of the popes are entombed in there, and it's really just a reverent, beautiful place. So, well, thanks for joining us on this one. We've had a lot of fun here in Rome, and I think we're going to try to hit the Trevi Fountain and maybe pop in and do a little more shopping along the way. Mom, I did get you a cross that you asked for there, and shout out to my friend Isaac, who's recently converted to Catholicism. I did get you that rosary blessed by Pope Francis. I was able to get you one of those. So, all right, we'll be bringing those back home to everybody. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you soon on the next video. All right, bye everybody.